Welcome to Guess the Footballer, the series in which you're looking to guess the footballer from the 5 clubs that they have played for. And today we're joined by Ben. How you doing, mate?
Very good, thanks, mate. Buzzing to be on here. Looking forward to. I'm going to try and take you down. Feel like I've got some decent players here to test your knowledge.
It's the aim of the game. Not many people manage it, but when they do, they'd love it. And the comments do as well. You know, oh, this guy's actually decent. He's got some knowledge. So all the best to you. Do you want to go first or second?
You're the host. I'm the guest. I'll let you go first. I'll let you have the honour.
So are you going to give me a player, or do you want me to give you a player?
All right, I'll give you a player. I'll give you a player first.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Right, where shall we start? I'm going to start with Bolton Wanderers.
Best team in League One.
Yep.
Still haven't been promoted there. And we will say for Bolton Wanderers a little bit of Gary Cahill.
It's a good shout, but it's not the right answer. So, second club, I'm going to go for a bit of Queen's Park Rangers.
Early 2010 kind of era.
Could be.
Trying to get a connection for them two clubs.
I feel like with Bolton and QPR, because of that sort of era that you're talking about, I think there's probably a lot of players that have crossed over.
Yeah. Well, as one club went down, the other went up. They obviously just swapped. I will try Gary O'Neill.
Oh, he's got it.
I've actually got it.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, I went with. So he played for Bolton last. I was going to start I was saving Portsmouth to the end because I was like that sort of. He played 174 games for Portsmouth and started his career there. And then I was going to go with Borough, West Ham. I didn't realise he played for Bristol City.
I just remember him because of the playoff final in 2014.
Did he get sent off?
He did. Johnny Russell's running clean through on goal, and Gary O'Neill just does the most unbelievably horrible tackle on him just to take him out. It got QPR the win. You know, he did what was necessary.
He did indeed.
Decent manager as well. I think he's doing a good job at Wolves. So.
He is doing a good job, yeah.
And we will kick off the next round. The first club I'll give you is AEK Athens.
Wow. AEK Athens. Trying to think. See, I don't know whether I'm overthinking it in my head and thinking that I wonder whether you've been kind because I'm a Spurs fan and given me a Spurs player or a former Spurs player in here. So that's where my first instincts have gone. Is there anyone that played for AEK Athens? But I don't think so. AEK Athens. I feel like there was someone... I'm going to guess Anthony Martial because he's just gone there, hasn't he?
I believe he has, but he's not the player that we are looking for.
Okay. Wonder if he's still got that Ballon d'Or clause.
Yeah, about £6 million to Monaco if he wins it.
I mean, the Ballon d'Or's kind of gone down the pan this year anyway, so maybe he's got a chance.
Yeah, you never know. We will then give you River Plate.
Oh, I feel like we've gone down two very different routes here. Okay, River Plate and AEK Athens. Wow. I reckon he's probably played somewhere else in Europe if he's made the journey over from Argentina to... He's played in... that has stumped me. I might have to go a complete shot in the dark. My mind's gone blank of trying to think of anyone that's played for River Plate ever.
Just name an Argentinian.
Yeah, I'm going to go for... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to go for Demichelis. Why not?
It's not Demichelis?
Yeah, it was just that was the first Argentinian that just came into my head then.
Not a terrible shout. And then we will give you Aroma.
Oh, okay. See, now Roma, River Plate and AEK Athens. There was one player that came into my head straight away of Roma and River Plate, which was Lamela, but then he's not played for AEK Athens, to my knowledge anyway, I don't think, because he went to Sevilla. I mean, it's got to be an Argentinian player, surely, and I feel like Roma have had quite a lot of Argentinian players. Is it, I'm going to say, as a guess, is it Pastore?
It's not Javier Pastore. Oh. I will then give you Sevilla.
Oh, no, surely it's not Lamela.
Might be.
When did he play for AEK Athens? Other than a few Rabonas. He didn't do too much of incredible significance at Spurs, but I always he was a great cult hero and he had moments where it's this guy is just so I feel like I've followed his career around quite observantly. If I've missed AEK Athens from his... But then I'm I wonder if the next club is Spurs and I don't get it on this one, I'm going to kick myself. But then even then it could still be between two players. I'm thinking of Federico Fazio as well. But then again, I don't know whether he played for River Plate. I feel like he played for Roma. I think he played in Spain as well. But then I don't know if it was at Sevilla. Oh, unless Lamela's there now. Did he move there this summer? I'm going to go Lamela.
And Erik Lamela is the correct player.
Well, I'm glad I got it there. Did he go?
Yeah.
Did he move there this summer?
Yeah, in July. He's gone to Athens. They've actually got a decent team now, Athens. Quite a few recognisable names. There's Strakosha, the old Brentford goalie.
Oh, yeah. Was he at Lazio before?
Yeah,
because I
Brentford's.
feel like he was always really good on FIFA and everyone was he's a really good goalie, and then he just never sort of moved anywhere.
Roberto Pereira, obviously Martial's there, and Vida, the old Croatia centre-back.
Oh yeah, they've built a super team. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't get that. I did not know he'd moved to AEK Athens. That is
To be fair, when you said Fazio, he does have pretty much identical career paths because they both have Sevilla, Roma and Tottenham.
Yeah, I was going to say that was the one that I was well, it's either one of them two. And then I was who is more likely to have ended up at AEK Athens out of them two? And I thought Fazio at first, but fair play. I always loved Erik Lamela, a bit of a cult hero. Okay, right, I'm going to go for West Brom.
Brom to kick things off, and we will say Romelu Lukaku.
That is not the correct answer. It's not Big Rom. I'm trying to think if this guy has played for any of the same clubs that Big Rom has played for, other than West Brom. I don't think so. I'm going to go for Olympiakos. This guy's had some career path. This guy.
I'm going to try Krychowiak, the Polish midfielder.
Not a bad guess, but that is incorrect. I feel like he was another one at West Brom that just had like a really good left foot.
Was he left-footed?
Was he? Maybe not. I feel like he was. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't actually.
But he's got a great career on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, West Brom, PSG and whatnot.
That always reminds me of when Spurs signed Benjamin Stambouli, and he had like an amazing career path other than Spurs, and we sold him to PSG, and it was like, I've watched him in the flesh several times. I don't know how he's got that move. Right, I'm going to go for Palermo.
I have to say it might be Jolean Lescott, because I know he went to Greece.
He did, yeah. Did Jolean Lescott ever end up in Italy as well?
No, it was just the end. It might have been Athens as well, to be honest.
It was, yeah. And then he went back to, and then he went to Sunderland.
Don't know why, but I'm sure I've heard this somewhere. Played in the Prem. I'm going to go for Enzo Maresca.
Oh, for God's sake.
Is it him?
It is, yeah. Are you noticing the theme that I'm going with the players now?
Yeah.
Just, Oh, I think I should have said someone else there, because I feel like I was saving Juventus till last. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, no. I was either going to say Juventus or Sevilla next, because he played the most amount of games for Sevilla. But at the start of his career, he played 47 games for West Brom, then got signed by Juventus. But yeah, you're on fire. I'm in trouble here.
Right, into your next player then, and what do we start with actually? Do we include that? I don't think we include that. Let's kick things off with Inter Milan.
Okay, Inter Milan. I feel like it's going to be someone a little bit more obscure. I'm going to go for Ashley Young.
Not Ashley Young. Okay. I will then give you Napoli.
Oh, okay. Is it Big Rom?
Not Romelu Lukaku.
Oh, he started quite well at Napoli as well, isn't he?
Yeah, well, Conte, it suits him.
Yeah, it definitely does.
I'll then give you Real Madrid.
Oh. Did he play for Inter? Higuain was the first player that came into my head just then, but I don't know whether he played for Inter. I can't remember. I remember him being I remember being at school, and all my Arsenal fan mates thought he was on a plane over to sign for them in like 2013 and never did. Did he play for Inter Milan? Gonzalo Higuain. I feel like he might have done, but I actually don't think he did. But yeah, I'm gonna guess Higuain. Although I don't think he played for Inter. I'm gonna guess Higuain because I can't think of anybody else.
No, he didn't play for Inter. He was AC.
Oh, of course, yeah. I could see him in the. I could visualise him in the Inter kit, and I was like, no, he didn't actually play for them.
Yeah. I'll then give you Juventus.
Oh, he's been around the block. I mean, he's been so it's just not the same in Italy, is it? Like in terms of like being frowned upon nature of going and playing for all the. Because I feel like the next club you're probably going to say is AC Milan. I'm trying to think of players that have played for Juve. I mean, Pirlo's played for Juve and Inter, but he hasn't played for Madrid. There's a few players that I can think of that played for Madrid and Inter, but then Juve and Napoli. I feel like it might be someone that's fairly recent. Oh, this feels like it's so obvious.
Last club should help you.
Okay.
I'd say the last club isn't AC Milan.
It's not. Okay, it's not Milan. My brain has gone completely blank. I might have just conceded and gone to the last one.
The final club is Parma.
Oh, Buffon. Is it? No. Wait, did Buffon play for... Oh, it's not going to be Buffon, is it?
Another game.
Oh, I've had a mare there.
You just shot so quickly.
I know. Yeah, because I thought of Juve, and then of course he didn't play for... Oh, that's...
no Real Madrid, is there?
Of course, yeah. Oh, I feel like this is so obvious, but I'm just like...
Yeah. Don't know when you started watching football, to be honest. So.
My first game was 2004.
Yeah, you would have seen this guy.
So I would have seen this guy. I love how I just screamed out Buffon as soon as I heard Parma. It's because I was waiting so desperately for any like sort of link to a player that I could just be like, oh, of course it's him.
Yeah.
Parma.
Where you get your ham from.
It is where you get my ham. It's a great ham as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's probably Italian.
Any Italians at Real Madrid you can think of?
Oh, was it Cannavaro?
It is Cannavaro.
Oh, we got there in the end.
Yeah.
We got there in the end.
That's basically how I break down the guessing. If you've got like a dominant of one nation, you know it's that probably.
Yeah.
There you go. You get the point for that at least.
I'll take the point. Okay, I'm going to go... Oh, right. Now, I might have to have a bit of a rethink. Okay, I'm going to go for Birmingham City.
And we will kick things off with Nicholas Bentner.
He's not Nicholas Bentner. Swindon Town.
Going up in the world.
Yeah.
Let's say John Ruddy.
It's not John Ruddy. I will say that he played a combined total of 8 games for those two clubs.
Lovely. Yeah. That's why I didn't take my time, because I was like, there's not really.
Yeah. Right. Tottenham Hotspur.
Spurs. That's not a bad shout. Got a few wingers in my head.
Yeah, we've had a lot of wingers over the years.
That's what I mean. Townsend, Routledge. I'll just say Andros Townsend.
It's a good shout because he's been on a lot of loans. I think he's probably played for like about 11 or 12 clubs, I think. But it's not Andros Townsend. West Ham.
Need somebody that's at the end of their career just had a little bit at Birmingham, then gone down to Swindon. Or a loan, maybe early on.
Could be.
Any Spurs West Ham player I can think of is Scott Parker, but it's not him because he's not played for Birmingham. So I'll say Scott Parker.
It's not a bad guess because Scott Parker is one of the players that I was going to include in this, but I decided against it.
He's also a manager.
Yeah.
If you're going to go down another manager route.
It's not Scott Parker. You should get it with the final club because we've sold a lot of players. Spurs have sold a lot of players to this club over the years. Manchester United. At least I've taken it to the final club. I've earned some self-respect.
Good one for everyone at home, I think, this one.
Yeah.
There's West Ham United.
Again, Spurs and West Ham, for a club with that sort of rivalry that we've got, we have shared quite a lot of players.
Don't want to move house, do they?
No, exactly.
Just can't even think of like a feasible name.
I'd say that when the year that I said to you that I first started going to football, he played for Tottenham around that time.
No, maybe. Could be a loan. Yeah, it could be a couple of loans to Birmingham and Swindon. Is it Michael Carrick?
It is Michael Carrick, yeah. It's a couple of loans to Swindon. He went to Swindon first in 99, played 6 games, and then went to Birmingham on loan and only played twice. I had Michael Carrick in my head because of the Spurs kit we've got this season with the blue sleeves. It reminds me very much of the kit that he wore in his final year before he went to Man United with the blue long sleeves. But yeah, Michael Carrick, got it.
I only realised recently how long you went on till.
I just looked at it. I just closed down the tab, but I think it was 2018.
So he got the Europa League with Man United, which seems crazy for me.
That would have been 2017, yeah.
Kind of a tin pot treble. They got Europa League, League Cup, I think the Community Shield.
Oh, yeah. Let them have it.
Right, let's go into your next one. And we'll kick things off with Partizan.
Ooh, Partizan Belgrade. Jesus. Trying to think of a player from that country. I'm going to go for, because I can't think of a Partizan player, I'm just going to go from someone from that country. I'm going to go for Alexander Mitrovic.
For 5 points, it is Mitrovic.
Oh, come on.
There you go.
Back in the game. Back in the game.
Yeah,
I literally,
scores.
I couldn't think of, what was the next club you were going to say?
Anderlecht. Maybe if I started with Anderlecht, because that would have been more, you would have gone Belgian, do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
you played double the games and double the goals, so I thought it'd be a bit unfair. But yeah, by the time I got to Newcastle, I think you would have had it anyway.
Yeah, I'll take that. Right. I am going to go for... Do I want to go for him or for him? I'm going to go back to Birmingham City again for this guy.
Say, once again, Nicholas Bentner.
It's not Nicholas Bentner. Maybe the next one will be. Is he... What's Nicholas Bentner doing now? Is he still...
I believe he's retired.
Yeah. I feel like one of those people that just sort of didn't want to... He was like done with football, wasn't he? Okay. I am going to go as my next club, Coventry City.
Coventry. And we will say, don't know really. I'll just say, what English? Lee Carsley.
Oh, for God's sake.
It
is Lee Carsley, yeah.
As soon as I said it, I was like,
yeah. I was going to save Derby till last. I had Everton and I didn't realise he played for Cov twice. And obviously he managed Coventry as well as a caretaker.
Yeah.
And managed Birmingham as a caretaker. I might have to have a rethink on my final manager now. Or final player, I should say.
Right, let's go into yours. And we'll kick it off with Manchester City.
Ooh, Man City. I'm going to go, because it's a player I saw... Oh, actually, I feel like it might be a bit more recent. Yeah, I'm not going to... I was going to go for Sean Wright-Phillips, because he was a player that I saw a tweet of yesterday, because there was a Man City fan that put out, it's like, Sean Wright-Phillips in the Premier League, you had to be there. And it was like, he's literally playing in the second division at the time. But I am going to go for... Okay, on the trend of Barclaysmen, because that is something I thought about doing coming into this, but I thought it'd be a bit too obvious. I'm going to go for Benjani.
It's not Benjani.
Ah, shame. I used to love Benjani.
And we will give you Vasco da Gama.
Okay, so going over to Portugal. Portuguese City players or someone that just played in Portugal.
I'll let you know it's in Brazil.
Oh, it's in Brazil. I thought Vasco da Gama was Portuguese. Oh, okay.
The person is, but he went over to Brazil.
Oh, okay, right.
If you know your history, yeah. He's a Portuguese explorer.
Okay.
They named the club after him in Brazil because he found it or something.
Right, okay, cool. So he is Portuguese?
The club's Brazilian.
Okay, the club's Brazilian. Okay, so he's...
Vasco da Gama, the person, is Portuguese.
Right.
But that's not really relevant to this guest of football.
Okay, all right, cool. Because when you said he is Portuguese, I thought you'd let slip about the player, but then you were talking about the great Vasco da Gama. Oh, okay. Obviously, City have had quite a few Brazilians. You know what? On the same trend or the same theme as Benjani, I'm going to go for Alano.
It's not Alano. I think he did actually play for them as well.
Did he?
To be fair. The next club is Girona.
Oh, is it Savinho?
Oh, it's not Savinho.
Oh, just
No, it's not a terrible there because he could have very easily worked for that.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That
with
was
the
just
ordering.
way too hasty. That just like again, it is Buffon all over again.
Yeah. We'll give you Juventus next.
Actually no, I nearly did it again then. Oh, is it Danilo?
Oh, it's not Danilo.
Oh,
And the final club is Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
I'll tell you that City owned him, but never actually appeared for City.
Oh, okay.
That's why I put them first. Yeah.
Okay, so basically Villa, Girona, Juventus, and Vasco da Gama.
I'd go off Villa and Juve, to be honest. Just think of somebody that's done that.
Is it Douglas Luiz?
It is Douglas
Yeah,
Luiz. There you go.
that did ring a bell actually with City. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they owned him, but never technically played him. But yeah, on to Juve now.
With his girlfriend.
Yeah, Alicia.
The first ever couples deal, I think. Okay, right. I feel like this might be too obvious, this one. I was going to go with Sean Dyche, but I feel like that would be too... so I'm going to go the first club as the club that Sean Dyche currently manages, maybe not for much longer, Everton.
Southgate's linked to it.
He is. Although he said his next job might not be in football, didn't he? He did that interview. He was like, my next job might not be in football. So God knows what that's going to be.
Strictly this time next year.
Yeah, nailed on, 100%.
Everton, we will say Joshua King.
Good shout. What's happened to Josh King? I feel like he's...
Was in Turkey for a bit.
Oh, right.
He's actually at Toulouse now, Josh King.
Is he?
Yeah, he was at Fenerbahce last couple.
How old is he? Because I feel like he's the sort of player that still is probably just like 27 or 28.
32. So he is getting out of it. He has been a while.
Yeah.
Been around for a while.
Okay, right. I'm going to go next club, Aston Villa.
So, Jolene Lescott.
It's not Jolene Lescott. I sort of forgot that he played for Villa. This guy. Not Jolene Lescott, this guy. Leicester City. Villa is more obvious than Leicester. I would say I probably should have said those two the other way around. This is where he gets it now anyway.
I don't think it is him because I can't remember him at Villa, but I'm going to go Yakubu.
It's not Premier... Barclaysman
Barclays,
go. What a striker. Manchester United again. Well, I say again, as in again from where I've said them before, not in this player.
United, Everton, Villa, Leicester is the player Tom Cleverley.
It is indeed Tom Cleverley. I was going to end with Watford because it was like gone from player to manager. Mm-hmm. It is Tom Cleverley. He went to Leicester on loan while he was at United. I never realised that he went to Watford initially on loan as well before. He was at Watford in 2009, 2010. Then Wigan, then Villa, then Everton, then Watford. Again, I don't remember him at Villa, but
just a little loan.
Was that the year? I don't think it was the year they went down. Was it that 2014-15 would be the year before they went down? I think.
Yeah, I think it was 15-16 they went down.
Yeah, it was
really badly.
That would have been when 2014-15 though would have been when I could have had him in here as a manager actually. Tim Sherwood, he would have been the manager that year.
Right, final player for you then. I think you need to get a 5-pointer basically to win the episode.
Okay,
so
or
even draw the episode.
I've done it.
No pressure.
I've done it once.
Yeah. And which of these clubs will we say first? I will go Southampton.
Southampton. Ooh, this could be anybody. I'm trying to think of someone in sort of the... my initial gut instinct was someone in the early Southampton Premier era, but when they first came back, initial thought was I wanted to say Ricky Lambert, but I don't think it's Ricky Lambert. I feel like Southampton would have had quite a lot of journeyman players as well. You know what? Actually, no. I'm going to completely change tactic there. I'm going to go for Peter Crouch.
It's not Peter Crouch. I will then give you Sheffield United.
Southampton and Sheffield United. Ooh. I can think of a recent player that would have played for both of them. Pretty sure Cameron Archer just signed for Southampton, who was at Sheffield United last season on loan. Or did he play for Sheffield United? I feel like he did. I'm going to go for... This is really rogue, but I'm going to go for... Oh, no, actually. Did he play for... I feel like he did play for Sheffield United. I'm going to go for John Stead. Did John Stead play for Sheffield United?
I'm not being as horrible as John Stead. No, it's not him.
It was the only... did he play for that? I feel like he did play for Sheffield United, right?
Yeah, under Nigel Clough.
Yeah, it was never going to be John Stead, was it?
No. I'll then give you Villarreal.
Oh, what a journey. Oh, is it Ben Brereton Diaz?
It is Ben Brereton Diaz.
Come on.
At least you got...
Yeah, we got there in the end. Fellow namesake. Although I can't claim to have Chilean heritage and add a Diaz to my surname as much as I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
It'd be interesting. I don't know. Southampton, I just don't see them staying up. So
no, neither.
More than likely go back down, and then hopefully with Ben Brereton Diaz now there, can just score him, whatever, to get him back up again.
Yeah, he'll get them out of the Championship, 100%. It's just that that's the thing. Ironically, we're talking about Southampton strikers just then with Ben Brereton Diaz. It's like, I don't know where the goals are coming from. I don't know. I think that's the biggest issue.
Yeah, it's a nice squad. It's just, it's nothing like crazy, like nothing making me go, oh, that's a great player there. I think if they got Ward-Prowse back on loan, that would have been nice, but he went to Forest for whatever reason.
He did, yeah. Is he playing at Forest? I'm not sure. Like,
I don't know.
I feel like I haven't seen him yet. Maybe he's injured.
I don't know. But yeah, I do win the episode, I think by 1 or 2 points. So you're pretty close, to be fair.
I'll take that. But
yeah, hopefully guys did enjoy today's episode. Make sure you check out Ben, drop and follow and all that good stuff. Drop a like on the video, and we'll catch you all next time.